Hi guys, hope you all have been well. Today we're doing a couple different things. My little helper over here is helping me put some puzzle pieces into a bag. I'll show you that in a minute. So we are making busy bags. Some of us were making busy bags and some of us were making cookies. So we were blessed by, and some of us are working on the Cricut. So we were blessed. Somebody had blessed us with a bunch of bags that are like this. And there was a bunch of them actually. And they also gave us some craft supplies and those types of things. And so we're very thankful for that. We decided I am making some bags for a purpose. And so I did those bags. And then now I figured I would use some of the leftovers to make some busy bags. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do it all the time when we had lots of appointments at the doctor's office. We would make busy bags and then I'd bring them into the doctor's office so the kids would have something to play. So I did a bunch today. None of them are really fancy. They're pretty basic, but they'll work. They'll do the job. So I'll just show you what I have. So what I'm used to do is I used to take one of these clips. You can get those from Dollar Tree. There's like they're like two for $1, just the cheap ones. And I would put like 5 on there and then I could just bring like a set of 5 with me when I wanted to go someplace. And usually I don't use them in the car. You can use them in the car if you have like an older person next to them, or if you have like a tray and your child will like do it on the tray or something like that. But it's good if you're going to the doctor's office, if you're like going to be in a hotel room or something like that. They're just like quiet little games or whatever to do. So I am going to show you some of the ones that we did today. This is one. Now I'm doing these for all different ages, so it's not just little kids. This is actually a more advanced one. This would be for some of my older kids. So all I have in here is, I used everything that I had on hand, so I didn't spend anything for these. I'm using these mini popsicle sticks. I think we originally had gotten those at Dollar Tree for a different project and had a bunch over. I went to a site, I think it's called Teachers for Teachers. Some stuff you have to pay for, some stuff is free. Everything that I got for free. And I printed these off. So they come, help please. So they get printed off like this. And they are color. If you had a color printer, you could do it color wise. I did not do a color printer, but I think like the design that these are going is a good lesson as well. So I printed them off. We laminated some stuff. We didn't laminate other things. So we laminated these and then I just cut them out into, nursing the baby too, so I'm doing one-handed, into something like this. And then the children would take and line those up and make those. Okay. So she is going to trade me so she can put all those popsicle sticks back in. You're going to help me and put the popsicle sticks in? Yes, thank you. So she's going to put the popsicle sticks in. This is what she was working on. It's a little messy now, but I will figure that out. So what these are they are puzzles. So you'd have so you would have the puzzle like this that they would lay out. I can't carry anymore. So this is a mom and a dad snowman and then 2 children snowman. And these ones have the numbers at the bottom. So they would just go 1, 2. Yep. Then what? 2,
5,
3, 3, 4, 5. So those would have 5 pieces like that. So I have one puzzle that's numbered like that for an easier person. And then I have another one that's kind of just like a middle picture. And this is cut up, but it does not have numbers. And then there is another one that's smaller like this. So it's kind of like easy, hard, hardest in that. And that would go probably up to maybe the age 8 or so. But the first one could probably be, you could even do with a toddler and just be like 1, 2, 3. So that is another thing that we worked on. We have this one, which is a counting activity. So we have all the numbers just as dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then what they're doing is they're counting the dots along with what are these? Clothespins. I must have paper clips. Clothespins with the number on it. So they would just take their card and clip it like that on the right size. And then once they clip their whole card, then they could show it to mom and I would see if they're correct, or sister or whatever, see if they were correct. And then they would move on to the next activity or do something else or whatever. So that's those. Let's see. Then we have this one. My daughter helped by coloring. My 8-year-old helped by coloring these old paper, keep saying paper clips, clothespins. She colored them her own little design. So what you would do is take one of these cards out, like this, and then you'd count 1, 2 dogs. And then you'd clip the paper clip on it. The clothespin on it, on the 2, and that's how you do it. So there's a bunch of cards. This was out of a winter theme pack on Teachers for Teachers. I printed that off and then just made it into a bag. So this one is a color one. So I just had somebody color all the colors, and then they colored the clothespins, and then you would just take the color and the clothespin and you'd match it up like that. So that would be something a toddler could do. Do you want to try and do this one?
I'll do that.
Okay, move your chair a little closer. I don't want you to fall on the table. Can you move the chair closer? And you can do this one. Wee. There you go. Can you put that on the green? Okay, so then this one here is another thing that I printed off of that winter pack on Teachers for Teachers. Again, free. And so this would just be a regular worksheet page. And so I cut the worksheet page into 3 sections: small, medium, and large. And then I have penguins that are small.
This is small,
Medium,
middle,
and large. So they would just lay those out, and then they could put small, medium, and large on each of the penguin things. See in the bottom, you can see how it is. So they can learn small, medium, and large. I definitely don't think that you have to do this in order to have smart kids. I don't think they need worksheets at all. I just know that sometimes things they're just looking for something different and something new. And that might just be something that can keep them busy for a little bit. That's why we call them busy bags. What are you doing? Are you trying to show them your paper?
and
there's the paper. And you're going to clip the green. Where's the green?
for there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Want some help? Can you squeeze right here? This is good for fine motor, even if they're not doing it. All right. help.
Here.
There we go.
This
This is another one that's good for toddlers. So we just have straws in little pieces, and you have the pipe cleaners. So this one, I'm going to put that one away, and then you can have a turn with this one. Let's put that in the bag. Put that in, and we'll put this in. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, fine.
This is fine. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So we are going to undo this, and then
I'll
you
do
have a
this.
pipe cleaner. Can you hold it? Hold it up high so everyone can see. And then you take the straw and you put it on the pipe cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay. She's going to work on that one. This was the same activity that I had before, but I used some of the simpler diagrams, like some of the simple ones, and I did them color coordinated because I had some popsicle sticks that were colored. So you would just have the card, and then they would, I know it's upside down, and then they would match the color of the card of the popsicle stick on there, so they can match their colors. Then I have a bag. I just went into my sewing supplies stuff and found some random items because younger kids like to open and shut and undo and such. So we have Velcro. We have a zipper. We actually have a couple of zippers. And then we have a thing of snaps in there. So something that we have that's for like older kids is I printed off these cards. This is off a winter theme pack. Printed some of the cards off like this. And it has the capital A.
I did that.
You did do it. Want to show everyone? Show up higher. There we go. She did it. Yeah, so nice.
It's so nice.
Yes.
So pretty.
It is so pretty. So I found the letter C first. So here's the letter C.
Again.
And then here is the middle for the C. So they would just kind of build the snowman with the capital and the lowercase letters there. And they could lay them all out on the table and do it like that. So I have all the snowman with all the arms separate, and those were all laminated. I laminated quite a bit of this because we have a laminator and we can do that. You would not need to. Another thing, before we had a laminator, I never bought a laminator. My son, he ended up buying it years ago. You can use clear contact paper and do it on both sides. Do clear contact on one side and then the other side, and rub it down, and then use clear contact paper just like you would for laminator paper. So here's something else. I took some of those colored popsicle sticks, and oops, I got way too many out. And on one side of this, I cut some.
Hold it, please.
You just turned this off. Can you wait a minute, please? Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. She hit it, and I had some other picture up there. So this has the soft side and then the rough side of Velcro on it. And so what they can do would be to build. They could build the Velcro into different shapes. So that's another activity. I see you did that on the big one, huh?
The big one is circle.
Yes, it is so cool.
Not dizzy.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going right here.
Now we're down to the last 5 here that are all clipped together. So
Can I take your straw and put
this
on the
is, no thank you. This is a caterpillar thing. I just used like a medicine or a teacup, like a medicine cup, and traced the circle around it to be the right size. So what they would do is there's 3 of them in here, 3 different caterpillars, different colors and stuff in there. And then they would take them out like this and match them on top there. So there's a bunch of pom-poms in the back to do that with. And then we have this. I forget what that's called. Plastic canvas, maybe. You can get it at like Walmart in the sewing section. You can also, if you have older kids, you can cut this into different shapes. We've cut it into like, say, a gingerbread man or a snowman or something, and then given the children, like older children, brown yarn in like a plastic needle, and then they're able to like sew it into whatever it is. We've done that for ornaments and such. But this right here is just for some of my younger kids, and they would be able to just shove that in there. These are just pipe cleaners. They can shove them up and down. It's good for fine motor skill. Want to zipper that up, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Zipper up. Okay.
Right here with the cup.
Good job. So this is just a mini notebook, and it has some star stickers. You could use any stickers that you have. So the same person gave us both the notebooks and the star stickers, and they're good for peeling off and fine motor. So that would be fun.
Yeah.
I had some of these little wooden figures. I have a bunch left actually. So I figured they could have some of those and some markers so they could just color on the people and play people. I have, I found these actually in the like party favor section, and it was 60 cents for like, I think it was like 10 of them or something like that. So they're kind of like stackable crayons. They come off. So I had gotten some of those along, and then the free notebooks. I gotten some of those a while ago, and I was going to use them for, I think, a birthday party to give away. And I didn't end up doing it. So the other day when we have 3 December birthdays, I was going through stuff and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have that stuff. So I decided to take those down and to use those. And then I think that is it. Yep, because this is all of our, that's all of our zippers and that type of stuff. So those are all our bags. We just clip these together by 5s with this here right here. There are tons of things. If you research busy bags, there's tons of things you could put in busy bags. I wanted just to do things that I already had in my house. Printed a couple things off. We have a couple car trips or whatever, that we're going to be in the car for a while. Yep, go ahead, show it. Look. That we're going to be in the car for a while. Yeah. So I wanted to get some made up, and then I'll just be able to grab them off the hooks. See how behind me my schedule is like hooked on the shelf there? That's how I will do the busy bags. And then they're easy just to take off. You put them in the vehicle, and then you'll have it there with you. So if you make busy bags, let us know what are your favorites, because we still have some bags left that we could use. And we hope that you make some. And if you do, let us know and tell us if you enjoyed it. Bye.
Bye. Bye.